there are people who are raising money by the millions of dollars to fund Jews to go back to Israel to help rebuild the temple, which means, if you know anything about Jerusalem, there is actually something there where the temple site is. Al-Aqsa Mosque. And if you're going to build a temple there, I don't think that's going to be pretty. And they are prepared to do whatever it takes to make it happen. And I remember, I don't want to speak. No, I'm going to mention a name. But I remember in 1986 or 87, I saw who was then one of the most powerful television evangelists, a very effective ministry at the time, Jimmy Swaggart. And I say this because a friend of mine went and worked for Jimmy Swaggart in America as well. So he was a good guy back in the day. He had a couple of moral falls. But put that aside, in 1986, I saw him on his TV go to Israel, kneel down beside an Israeli soldier who had a machine gun pointed at Palestinians, put his arm around him and say, "We're with you." And there was something in my young heart that said, there is something not right with wishing a soldier who's about to kill Palestinians, "We're with you and praying for you," in the sense that this is a good thing you do. I was like, I don't think that's what we Christians are about. And it was just odd. So, how are we doing? So Zechariah, this is the second part 2 I introduced last week. This is the second part now, and it's about the destiny of Jerusalem and its temple. And the reason that this is so concerning for me is that there are Christians who say this, that if the Jews can reclaim their biblical borders, let's start with Jerusalem, because by the way, right now, the Jews do not control Jerusalem. I've heard people say, well, at least they control Jerusalem. No, they actually don't control Jerusalem. The capital of Israel is, well, Tel Aviv. And this is what people think. If the Jews can reclaim their biblical borders today and rebuild the temple, then Jesus can come back. And there's a reason why they would say it. The reason they would say it is because Zechariah says that when Messiah comes, he will enter the temple. And of course, if there is no temple today, then Jesus can't come back. This is the thinking. And I want to hopefully explain to you, this has cost tens of thousands of people their lives. And that's not understating it.
We hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a like. If you'd like to see more, hit the subscribe button. For more information about our church, head over to legana.org.